Laura from the library. Today I'm going to be reading you one of my favorite versions of the story of the Little Red Hen. And the title is The Little Red Hen Makes a Pizza. It's written by Philemon Sturges and illustrated by Amy Walrod. And I have the permission of Dutton Children's Books to read it to you today. So are you ready for our story? Do you have your listening ears on? Great job. Let's get started. The Little Red Hen had eaten the last slice of her tasty loaf of bread. She'd sipped a cup of chickweed tea and taken her nap. Now she was hungry again, so she scratched through her cupboard and spied a can of tomato sauce. "Why don't I make a lovely little pizza?" she said to herself. She rummaged through her pan drawer. There were bread pans, cake pans, muffin pans, frying pans, all kinds of pans, but not one single pan was large and round and flat. "Cluck," she said, "I need a pizza pan." She stuck her head out the window. "Good morning," she called. "Does anybody have a pizza pan?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Very well then, I'll fetch one myself," said the Little Red Hen. So she went to the hardware store. She bought a pizza pan, a large mixing bowl, a pizza slicer, and some other stuff. When she got home, she opened the cupboard. She saw beans and rice, sugar and spices, jars of jam and jars of honey, and even pickled eggplant, but no flour. "Cluck," she said, "I need flour." She stuck her head out the window. "Hello," she said, "who'll run to the store and get me some flour?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Very well then, I'll fetch some myself," said the Little Red Hen. So she went to the supermarket. She bought some flour, some salt, some oil, and some other stuff. When she got home, she opened the fridge. "Cluck," she said, "there's cream cheese, blue cheese, string cheese, and Swiss cheese, but no mozzarella." So she stuck her head out the window again. "Excuse me," she said, "who will go to the store and buy me some mozzarella?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Very well then, I'll fetch some myself," said the Little Red Hen. So the Little Red Hen went to the delicatessen. She bought some mozzarella, pepperoni, and olives, some mushrooms, onions, and garlic, a can of 8 small anchovies, and some other stuff, but no pickled eggplant. When she got home, the Little Red Hen put on her apron and stuck her head out the window. "Good afternoon," she said. "Who will help me make some pizza dough?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Oh, very well then, I'll make it myself," said the Little Red Hen. So she put the flour and some other stuff into her mixing bowl and stirred and mixed and mixed and kneaded and kneaded and pounded until she had a big ball of pizza dough. After the dough rose, the Little Red Hen rolled it flat and folded it and rolled it again and spun it around her head several times. When the dough was just right, she tossed it way up in the air one last time for good luck and put it in her pizza pan. Then she stuck her head out the window. "Excuse me," she said, "who will help me make the topping?" "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cat. "Very well, then, I'll make it myself," said the Little Red Hen. So she chopped and grated and grated and sliced. Next, she opened her can of tomato sauce and spread it all over the pizza dough. On top of that, she put some grated mozzarella, some sliced pepperoni, some chopped olives, some mushrooms, some onions and garlic, 8 small anchovies, and some other stuff, but no pickled eggplant. The Little Red Hen looked at her pizza. It looked just right. She put it in the oven and sat down to sip a cup of chickweed tea. Pretty soon the delicious smell drifted from the oven. It filled the room and floated out the window. "My lovely little pizza must be ready," she thought. It was lovely, but it was not little. So she stuck her head out the window. "Good evening," she said. "Would anybody like some pizza?" Can you guess what the duck said? Can you guess what the dog said? Can you guess what the cat said? They all said yes, of course, but the cat scraped most of the topping off his share. When the pizza was all gone, the Little Red Hen made herself her cup of chickweed tea. Then she asked, "Who will help me do the dishes?" Now, can you guess what the duck, the dog, and the cat each said? They each said, "I will, I will, I will." And they did. Wasn't that fun? I love the way that ended. Even though the Little Red Hen's friends didn't help her make the pizza, they did help her eat the pizza. So they all helped do the dishes. I love pizza, don't you? Mr. Laura sure does. And since it's almost time for me to make lunch for him, I thought today we could make our own mini pizzas. We are going to make English muffin pizzas. In just a second, I'll be showing you what we need. I washed my hands and then I gathered all of my ingredients. I have English muffins and I split those in half. I have pizza sauce, the kind that you buy in the store, or you can make your own. I have some shredded mozzarella that you can buy either in the bag already shredded, or you can buy a block of mozzarella cheese and have your grown-up cut it up for you. Mr. Laura really likes pepperoni on his pizza, so I cut up some little slices of pepperoni into quarters. You can use whatever you'd like on your pizza. Remember in the story, the Little Red Hen had mushrooms and olives and even some anchovies. So whatever topping you like, you can put that on your pizza. I have my baking pan all ready. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 350 degrees. So of course that's something that you need your grown-up to help you with. Next, because we like our pizza crust to be just a little bit crunchy, I'm going to put my English muffins in the toaster for just a couple of minutes. If you like your pizza crust to be just a little bit softer, you don't have to put it in the toaster, so you can skip this step. So my English muffins are ready from the toaster. Make sure you have your grown-up help you take them out because it's going to be a little bit hot. To assemble our pizzas, first we're going to use our sauce, and I'm going to spread a little bit of it on each one of my English muffins. Make sure you get all the nooks and crannies of your English muffin. Next, I'm going to sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on each one of my little pizzas. And a little bit more. And now it's time to put our toppings on. So as I said before, we like pepperoni on our pizza. So I'm going to just put some of these little pepperoni pieces on top of my pizzas. I think Mr. Laura is going to really like this. So now we're just going to put each one of these on our baking pan. Whoops. Sometimes that happens. That one went upside down, but that's okay. I'm just going to fix it. It's all good. Okay, all ready for the oven. So my oven has been preheating at 350 degrees. You definitely need your grown-up for this. I'm going to put it in now. We're going to bake it for about 10 minutes or until the cheese is all nice and melted. There's the timer. I think our pizza is ready. Now, you'll need your grown-up for this. Remember, we need the oven mitt, and I'm going to take the pizza out of the oven. Oh, this looks good. Do you think Mr. Laura will like it? I wonder if he's ready for lunch. Let me find out. Are you ready for lunch?
Yes, I am.
Are you hungry?
I sure am.
Okay, it's coming. So how is that English muffin pizza? Oh, I think he likes it. So now that you've finished your lunch, who will help me wash the dishes?
I will.
Thank you. And he did. Well, the dishes are all done, so now it's time for me to say goodbye. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll see you soon.